Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. James, you know what? Sorry. I just can't do it. That big blank space where that Marner jersey used to be, I can't stand looking at it anymore. Boom. There we go. That's a lot better. Hi, everyone. James Reimer signs a PTO with the Leafs and is a Leaf again, I guess. And the Leafs preseason lines I will also be talking about later in the video. But right now, let's talk about James Reimer. Who is James Reimer? James Reimer is a goalie that used to play for the Leafs a while ago. He played up until the 15-16 season, so never played a season in the Matthews era, but played up until it from 2010. Played 6 seasons here with the Leafs. Was good and had some bad moments. He's talked about that he had an interview today outside of practice, and he was talking about there's a lot of good that he's done here, a lot of his good memories, and a couple bad ones, which hopefully people don't remember. Everyone remembers. But James Reimer coming to the Leafs is interesting. Joseph Woll announced that he was taking a leave of absence for family reasons from the Leafs for a bit. We don't know how long that's going to be. So you can look at this signing from two ways. One, it's, they're just trying to be safe. Hildeby goes down. Who do you have to come? Or Stolarz goes down. Who do you have? Hildeby's your new starter. You can't have that, right? Because you don't have a backup that way. So you needed James Reimer that way, but also does this mean Joseph Woll is going to be gone for a long period of time? Because James Reimer is a good goalie, but he is not Joseph Woll. And the Leafs know he's not Joseph Woll, but he's here on this deal. It's only a PTO so far, so a potential tryout. So we'll see how it goes. But what do the Leafs get? The Leafs get a veteran third-stringer goalie, which in my season preview, I was talking about how they didn't even have Dennis Hildeby signed at that point. But I think a veteran third-string goalie is important. They do have some goalie prospects looking pretty good, like Pesca, however you pronounce his name. He's looking good. And honestly, Dennis Hildeby, did we all forget about that amazing season he had in the AHL like 2 years ago? Come on. The Leafs also get some precaution because yet again, Woll's on leave. Reimer's an inexpensive, experienced placeholder until Woll is back. We don't know how long that'll be. And Reimer has played 525 games in his career with a .910 save percentage and a 2.89 goals against average throughout his career. He's also the oldest free agent goalie on the market at 37 years old. So he's played a lot of hockey. Last season, James Reimer played for two teams. He played for the Buffalo Sabres and the Anaheim Ducks. Now, he played 2 games with the Ducks after being claimed off waivers and allowed 9 goals on 66 shots. Now, I'm willing to set that to the side, considering how he played in Buffalo last year and just knowing how bad Anaheim is defensively and just in the league. So for Buffalo, he played 22 games, 19 games started, 10 wins, 8 losses, but he had a .901 save percentage and a 2.9 goals against average, which was first on the Buffalo Sabres. He was the only goalie they had to get over a .900 save percentage. That is insane. Not Devin Levi, not Pekka Luukkonen, James Reimer. Pekka Luukkonen? Is that how you say his name? Hopefully. But Reimer does have some controversy around him when he didn't wear that Pride jersey in warm-ups in San Jose. I understand that's his religious beliefs, but doing that is about making everyone feel included in the game, right? Just put a jersey on. It's a rainbow jersey. So that's James Reimer. And I think that's important to the Leafs. Because will he be the backup? Will he be the third stringer behind Hildeby? Who really knows? He's had a couple great quotes, too. I love when they say stuff like this. James Reimer said, "I haven't had that much fun in a while," smiling. And he said, "The greatest game on earth and the greatest city to play in. I love it. When a player or anyone that comes to this team and they drop a line like that filled with passion, I love it. I can't get enough of it." So let's talk about the preseason lines because these are kind of interesting. I had the first line as Knies, Matthews, Domi, and that's what the Leafs are doing. Knies, Matthews, Domi. Now, Maselli in the preseason, actually, he's looked pretty good beside Matthews and Knies. That one spinorama pass was just absolutely gross. It didn't connect, but you can see the vision there. I think he needs time to work and really earn his spot on that first line. That shouldn't be given to you. That is a gift to play next to Matthew Knies and Austin Matthews. And Max Domi, throughout his career, I wouldn't say he's earned that spot, but I'd say he's the best option that you have there, other than Willie or Johnny or something like that, if you wanted to put them up there. I think Max Domi is your best option. So the only concern with Domi that I really have is that if he's playing with Matthews and Knies, he needs to be hot out of the gate. He can't be, I'll be bad for a couple months, and then when playoffs come around, I'll be absolutely gross, and I'll start tearing it up on the second half of the season. But I'll finish the season with 4 goals. No, that can't happen. You're playing beside Austin Matthews now. You need to be hot out of the gate, and you need to be boiling during the playoffs. Second line is where I was actually wrong. I thought it would be Maselli, Tavares, Nylander. I thought they just wanted to try it. But yet again, my concern with that was that there wasn't a forechecking player on that line. So they put McMahon, Tavares, Nylander, and it makes sense. Then a third line of Joshua Roy, Maselli. Sorry, I just had brain fog on his name. Always confuses me when I read it. I want to say Roy, but it's always Wah. So it's confusing. And then Maselli, that's honestly a good third line. I like Joshua Wah. I like that duo. And then Maselli just being in there. And then Lawrence, Lawton, Cowan. And then a fifth line of Robertson, Kampf, Yarncroke. Now, looks like Lawrence and Lawton are locks there, obviously. And it's just 4 players fighting for that last spot. Cowan has impressed me during the preseason a lot. He's looked really good. It looks like he's going to go tear it up in the AHL. So this year, could Cowan get a slot? If he's an AHL forward, he's definitely one of the top call-ups that I'd want. So I think you send him down to the Marlies, let him tear it up a bit down there, and then call him up when he gains all of that. He's never played in a league bigger or on a team bigger than the London Knights, right? Or I guess Team Canada. I forgot about that. He played for Team Canada, but he wasn't that good with Team Canada. I'll be completely honest with you. So he hasn't been good on a team bigger than the London Knights. The Leafs need him to cash in here. Give him some time with the Marlies, get him work his confidence, bring him up to the Leafs, and you'll be fine. So I'd give Robertson that spot now. I think Kampf is just gone. Kampf, he didn't practice today. He's not playing today. He was saying it's up to management to see if I have a spot on the team. No, it's up to you to earn that spot on the team. It's not up to management to decide, do we think we want David Kampf? It's for David Kampf to go, I want to be on this team. I want a roster spot. That's what you do. You work hard. No excuses. And then defense, Riley Carlo, McCabe Tanev, El Myers. Now, Benoit is injured and he's wearing non-contact red, but they're playing Benoit on the right. So if they were to do a third line of a Benoit-OEL combo, it would be OEL-Benoit. And they're doing that because they want more offensive production out of OEL, and they think this will bring it. He looked a little uncomfortable on the left making those offensive decisions, just like shooting the puck and making pinches and stuff. He just wasn't as good as on the left. So give it a shot. We need a lot more offense coming from that blue line, and I think this will definitely help. Not a lot, but hopefully OEL can have a better season, and if not, you just put him back on the right, and then you can put Benoit on the left if you don't like him on the right or whatever. Danford has also looked really good this preseason. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the Fraser Minton couple of games called up and then send him down so you don't burn off a year of his deal. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happened at all. And then Berube, the exact quote about OEL being on the left is, we will see how it plays out. So far, Simon Benoit has been okay on the right. We have talked to him earlier in the summer about working on things. That is where he might start. He has done a good job too, but from the offensive side of things, I think you might see more production from Ekman-Larsson. So they're just trying to get more offense out of him. No big deal. And the power play, Morgan Riley is back on the QB. Flanks are Nylander and Robertson. Practice today, but that'll be Matthews' spot. And then middle Tavares, net front Knies. And then the second power play, I don't really know because Robertson's practicing with that first group. Is he going to make the team? Who knows? QB, Ekman-Larsson, flanks, Domi and Maselli. Middle, Wah, net front, Joshua. I like that. So that's everything going on with the Leafs right now. Season starts soon in October 4th on the Saturday, I believe, against the Montreal Canadiens. So that'll be fun. And the Leafs are working on a Stolarz contract extension right now, so there might be a video on that soon. He said he isn't discussing during the season at all, So hopefully they get something done with him. Looks like he wants 4 years, 4.5. Leafs only want to give him 3. I don't know. He's been amazing for us, so I'd give him that deal in a heartbeat. So hopefully there'll be a video on that soon. If not, I'll see you when the season starts. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, please click like and subscribe. That always makes me feel good. And yeah, thank you. I hope to see you in the next one.